Okay.
Yo.
Do I gotta call you every time?
I had my timings off. I set it for 5, not 4:30.
Dude.
I admit my fault.
Dude, you got a problem, man.
I know, but I'm trying, damn
I
it.
know you're trying, but dude. Fix your clock, like, immediately.
I have changed the alarm in my phone.
Okay. You are comical, dude.
Sorry.
Okay, so welcome back, everybody. Oh wait, Allie's still on her way. But while Allie's on her way, let's get started. And what are you guys thinking?
Well, we learned tonight we can, if we hold on to the paintings, we can move them, right?
Yeah, but you gotta touch them in
Currently-
the right order.
Yeah.
Currently, I'm thinking about when the last time I had ice cream was.
Mm-hmm.
Before Ramadan.
Oh, well, Ramadan's only been on like a week.
Yes.
Way before that.
Well, so yes, before Ramadan. So
Being right doesn't make you right, okay?
Okay. We still don't know. So, have we figured out how to get out of the room?
No, we imagine the key is to get everything in order, and then it's going to click for us, and then the room leaves. That's my guess.
Sorry, I got completely derailed when I was walking down to make some tea. My roommate's watching some weird sitcom, and the word that derailed me was magic sex necklace, and I was like, "All right, you have my attention." So sorry. Oh, your GM's hopeless.
All right.
Phil, you can move real fast now.
Yes, I can scoot like never before. Make little squeaky sounds.
Only if you want to.
Yeah.
Did we figure out the time on the painting with 8 books in it? The king's painting with 8 books.
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever figure out? Oh, what was that?
Can you guys write it down on a handout?
I'm doing the best I can. I don't hear everything.
What was it again, Char? What'd you say?
King in his throne around 3 or 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
And that's 8 for us.
Yeah, things too.
Okay, one sec. So there's a king in his throne, and that has 8 books in it, and that's around 3 or 4 o'clock.
It was very helpful to Indrid, because Indrid was like, "Hey, what can you tell me?" And he just kind of gestured at stuff. which
Right.
ended up being really helpful. It also lets
So-
you know what era it was from. 8
What
books. It was the most recent era. So this would be number 8 on the era, or 8 or 1. So you're not sure which one is. Do we start at the end and count backwards, or do we start at the beginning and count forwards like normal people?
Luna, what are you doing there?
Yeah. So it is an 8 on the number, an 8 on the symbol, or a 1. And then it is a
3 or 4 o'clock.
Yeah, 3 or 4 o'clock, which it'd probably be on the waxing side somewhere, because it's past noon and you're waxing towards midnight.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to figure out 2 things, guys. We
Sure.
need to figure out the plate with 3 pies and the 5 votes painting.
I'm sorry, run that by me again?
Okay. Need 5 votes.
5
Painting.
votes.
Time. We need the plate with 3 sweet meat pies. And we need the campfire painting. So those are the 3 we need to identify still.
Well. Excuse me a moment. Alright. When
Campfire
Indrid.
was found. Campfire was found in this room.
Yeah.
Or not the campfire, the fireplace.
When Indrid went into the king painting, I think it was. They were able to. Oh God, I'm still waking up. They were able to. They were able to look out a window or something, right, and saw docks. Were there the 5 or 6 ships there? Maybe.
Yeah, there was one. The first one you guys ran into was the one with the boats. Boats.
Okay. Okay, so fireplace painting. Hmm.
Try to get more information. Maybe our Ash can figure out more information on the fire. You know what I mean? Talk to the fire spirit within the fireplace or something along those lines. Maybe get a sense of its age.
Maybe.
I can take a crack at
Oh.
the pastries with my cooking knowledge.
Yeah, I'd say take a crack at pastries with cooking knowledge. Um.
Have to keep an eye out for the night cleaning because it will murder us.
We do.
Hmm.
So, do we swap these into a proper numerical order?
So there's a few things we have to get it all right. That's why we need more information on those three. Because it has to go in order of time of the day, phases of the moon, and the relevant history in them.
So I'm gonna call my moon card and
Um,
say the night is the beginning. So like anything, like from the evening on, and then morning is like the evening in a sense. It's like flipped.
Yeah.
Is this a power, or is this just
This is just me flexing on the moon.
did you want to reach out through the moon?
Nope, don't need to. Susie knows.
Okay. Susie knows.
Yeah.
Believe it.
I was actually wondering, can I roll scholastic poetry? Because paintings are from poetry in themselves.
I will allow it, but you will get to roll base. So take a negative equal to the bonus you would get normally from poetry.
Okay.
But it is of the arts.
Yeah.
And the wandering poet is also a painter, which
Yeah.
but it's not the wandering painter who is the other
No.
entity.
Is this a intelligence or a fellowship version of it?
You can pick either or, because many people just feel what's going on in the painting. They open themselves up to feel it, and some people analyze it. You know.
Yeah. So base rolls, that means I have 4 check marks in it. So that means I take a minus 30.
Yep.
And then I have 5 unnaturals.
They will give you different info, I will warn, from analyzing to feeling the painting, because it's two different approaches. But you may roll both.
Okay.
If you want to do one then the other.
That's for feeling the painting. As a horrible roll as that was. And that's for analyzing the painting.
Okay. What are you looking to get out of this?
I'm kind of want to analyze the painting, both its feeling and more in a literal sense, to see one, what time of day it is, and two, roughly what era this would have been in. And yeah, essentially, what's like the metaphorical meaning behind it as far as like the era it would have been associated with, and then the more literal analysis of what time of day it is.
The fireplace room, you will not be able to find the day. It is extremely dark, only because the source of light is that fireplace. It is a enclosed room with no windows, no doors. Just a fireplace. As for the era, the wood is of a very interesting make. It is this dark rust brown. It really brings out the dark shadows cast from the fireplace. The fireplace is made more rustically. Stacked stone but nothing gilded, nothing that requires higher craftsmanship. So something you'd find in like a mead hall or a longhouse.
Okay.
But it could be a red herring on all three accounts. Because that could still be found in any era. That it could still be found at any time. Or time of the day, it could also be found just about anywhere.
Right, but that doesn't really, how to say, because it is so basic, right? It could
Mhm.
also be the fact that this is the beginning of when everything was start, and that's the kind of like metaphor I'm trying to figure out. There is this
Not
the
sure.
beginning? Is this the one?
Not sure. But you do feel something's very important about this room in particular. And the feeling you get is it has nothing to do with the puzzle. Or at least the solving of the three archetypes. It has nothing to do with the moon, the number, and the symbols. Whatever this important feeling is. It's... Okay, actually that may be misleading. It is one of the 8 in the puzzle. But the feeling you're getting, it has an other importance to the puzzle that doesn't attach itself to those 3 things. So, So it's there's something about it that is very important. It is inclusive to the main puzzle you're solving now, and it has some other extremely important feature later for the puzzle. If you guys can figure it out. As for if it's the beginning piece, you're not sure. Could be. But you already have the early time, which is the 2 towers, the 2 watchtowers, the lookouts. Those guys are morning dew mist, which could be representative of early morning, like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Which would not make this the beginning, because the ones with the skulls has pitch darkness as if it were midnight.
Yeah. So okay, so I just want to make sure. The 2 towers are 2 or 3 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because before you said 4 and 5.
Well, 4 and 5, 2 and 3. It fits the same angle on the octagon.
Always darkest before the dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
No, it sounds pretty good.
All right. So he's going to find the 3 sweet pies and 5 boats.
Good luck.
Maybe
Don't forget these.
maybe our water dragon can figure out or get something from the water from that painting, and I'll focus on the pastries.
Okay.
I don't know how to go into a painting though.
You don't have to. You don't have to go into it. It's the thing. Like you get the senses are coming out of the painting in a sense.
Just give it a lick.
Didn't it disappear last time though?
It disappeared when we tried to remove it from the wall. but not when we were touching and examining it.
Oh, okay. Do we know where the boats are? Because I'm pretty sure the pastries were behind door number 3.
I'm at the pastries right now.
Oh, okay. So I guess I have to find the boats?
Yeah, go find them boats.
5 boats. Well, it's not door number 5. Do we know what's behind door number 2 and 7?
As a reminder, 7 led to the skull painting with the flames. It also actually led to the lookout towers.
Where's door number 4? Have we been through door number 4?
I don't remember, Phil.
Well, hopefully when I go through to check. Yeah. But, okay, well, I'm going to go through and check, so. It's just a guess, though. Okay, there's a slight squeaking sound
Is he
as Phil is sat down and his tail like vibrates slightly as he skids across the floor. Oh boy. Oh, dead end. Listen, missing something? No. Yep, nothing here. There's nothing behind door number 4 that I can see. Unless that's something. Oh, wait, no. What is this?
Walked right by it.
I did, but that's I was very zoomed out, to be fair.
Alright. Just that's very funny to me. I'm sorry, bud.
It's very Phil.
Very Phil. Alright. It is a rug with 6 flowers on it. And basically woven into a design. It is on a kind of a loom that's just finished. It looks like in just some sort of craft room. So it's a picture of a rug on a loom, and it's one of those very beautiful embroidered, ancient ornament rugs with all the tassels on the end and wondrous patterns and incredible colors and texture.
Okay, let me
But it
add
has
this to the list.
6 flowers on it. You're not exactly sure the time.
I added the rug on loom with 6 flowers. It was behind.
Oh wait, hold on. I may have gotten that wrong. Hold on. Let me just count. So, got. I think it might be. Remember, check my notes because my notes may be incorrect before I give you false information. Where did my note thing go? Son of a bitch! Disappeared on me. That one. Oh, I know where. Because I'm a dum dum.
You do dum dum, you give me gum gum.
What? No, that's not how that frickin' works. You goober.
The Easter Island heads say otherwise.
No, that works. Mm-hmm. Let's take a peekity.
Just so you know, guys, I added the rug to the mystery room puzzle list with the door number at the end
Good.
of the listing.
Just double count. I think I might accidentally have a. Ooh, I might have an extra. That might be goofy. Okay, let me click. Okay. So, uno, dos, tres. Quattro. Four, five. Yeah, no, actually it is, I have it right. It is a, rug on a loom with 6 flowers. There we go. Perfect. Yes. Okay. Yep. All right, what do you do? Anyone editing the mystery room puzzle?
I'm not.
Nope, just looking at it.
Okay.
Probably organize this in numerical order. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. That's odd.
All right. To help you savages actually organize this, I did some bullet points. Because I was looking at that going, ooh.
Yeah. There's 2 6s.
Hmm?
There's definitely more than 8 paintings.
Okay, there we go. Oh, nice. I'm out of it, so you guys can exit it or modify it.
Nine painting. Zero. Nine paintings.
8 rooms.
I have a question. GM.
Yeah, what's up?
In the fireplace room, right? Did it feel relaxing in there?
It's extremely relaxing. In fact,
Did I breathe
just
normally in there?
looking at it just fills you with safety, sense of sanctuary, a respite, a little nook away from the horrors.
Hmm. Okay, so the fireplace room has to be the respite zones, therefore it doesn't count towards the 8. Which means we're still looking at 8 pictures. Okay. Okay.
Because it doesn't fit well in all 3 of the categories. One, you can't see what time it is. You don't really know what era it is. And what's its number?
So, our conclusion is it actually doesn't fit the puzzle, and it's there as a safety net.
Might be. Susie, you found the meat pie painting. What would you like to do?
What I'd like to do is a few things. One is I want to smell out the ingredients of it.
Smell the ingredients. Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I was just thinking to myself, I'm sure this pie has been made in many different ways. Um, and I'm sure from my cooking history that I know of either different ingredients. Some are the time, like the period might not have had those things available to make this kind of pastry.
It's a good
But depending
idea.
on where it's sourced, I suppose, like where those things are coming from, might give me some information. So I
Yeah.
got common lore ingredients. I got scholastic culinary. Also have my trade cook role. I can do my perception, heightened senses, smell, whatever you'd like me to.
I'll have you pick a role of your choice for involving cooking. You can add bonuses from your your heightened senses. That's the one.
Let's do common lore ingredients. I don't have my mastery bonus on it, but I'm at least getting a +10. And my unnatural 4, so +50 total to it. Middle.
Okay. And you're looking for the era.
Yeah, I just want to put together what this pie is made out of, and what I can smell.
There are two pieces of information that stand out. One, this would be a really early era because some of the spices are very hard to get your hands on. But
Right.
the extremely wealthy can get a steady supply, especially if they live in a certain region where it's part of the trade route. Or it's much later in the eras where resources like this would be more available. So
Okay.
it's either really early or really late, but it's not going to be in the middle.
All right, and then I can put together a little bit more about the painting itself. Like, is this a kitchen of some high class individual, or is it a kitchen of the common folk?
These are not in the kitchen, remember. They are out on a plate as if served in some sort of nice estate.
Okay. So the dishes itself. What about what the pastries are on?
Looks
Does that
like a
look
little silver tray,
silver tray?
a embossed silver tray.
Okay. Okay. All right, we have high or low, but we don't have a time yet, just from looking at it. Okay, another thing that comes to mind. Are they fresh or have they been out a while?
Fresh.
How long do these things take to cook? From my knowledge.
Oh, wait. Idea. Well, fresh, also good idea. But there's another thing is, does the
Because
painting
depending
have
on how long it takes to
shadows?
cook, because if it's even if it's by a person with magic and they have the magic stove and they're rich, it's still going to take time to cook. And if they've been sitting out for a while, that's one thing. Or if they're fresh off the press, it might give you more of an idea if it's earlier or later in the day.
Also, you can look at the shadows as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because most artists and most paintings will have a shadow on it to determine times of days.
At least that was my thought on ways to get more information about the dish.
Mm.
And I can't hear anybody because my fucking headset's out. Speak again, Matt.
Hello?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Somehow it got undone, and I just was talking to myself, and I was just like, yeah. I don't know
I've
if I
been
was
doing
speaking
a
over
lot
you.
lately.
Right. My idea was that you should probably also check the shadows in the painting.
Yeah, sure. Happens a lot lately. What are you talking about, Matt?
Oh, the Discord. It's been doing it to me a
Oh
lot.
no!
Where
Oh
I'm
no!
just.
It was something even simpler. It literally came out of my plug, like my headphone
Ugh.
jack came out, and I was like, I wasn't even looking. I was just looking at my screen, and then I look over, and I don't see it in, and I'm just like, fuck. So, my apologies. Anyway, shadows. Good idea. Good idea. Um. Yeah. Do I see any? Is this like a room with lights on, or is it a
Nope.
room?
It looks like ambient light from outside.
It's
Let me
ambient light. We
and
know it's during the day. If
make
because it
me
was at
a
nighttime, it would be the lights would be on, like a candlelight or something else along those
something
lines.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. You want me to roll you something, Matt?
Yeah, if you could. An awareness. And then a
Awareness
toughness
with
test because the magic air in that area is very thin.
sure.
Nicely done.
Well,
Da, da, da. One sec. And check. Looks like directly at breakfast.
okay. So I can definitely tell that they're fresh, right?
Very
Haven't,
fresh.
haven't been sitting up. Breakfast day. We already have brunch as one of our things, which is the 6th. So it would be 7 to 8, or 8, I suppose. I thought the gesture was 7 o'clock. Maybe 7 in the evening. Gesture might be.
Remember, it's
7
not
p.m.
12. It's not 12 facets on a clock. It's 8 facets on a clock.
Yep. Yep.
So
that's why I'm adding like around like 2, like 2 ranges. So pastries is breakfast from. I think we can do
7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Or
Yeah,
7 a.m. to
8.
8 a.m.
Yeah. We got 9 to 10 for brunch.
The 6 philosophers, yeah.
What door am I in again? I'm just checking. Door number 4. Okay.
And did you say something, Million? I didn't catch that at all.
I'm mumbling to myself.
Okay. Checking.
I'm leaving the puzzle solving to the people who enjoy puzzle solving.
hey, no quitter talk.
Pastries. Do you want to turn the heat on, Alec? You can do that. The big heat? Is it up? Yeah. So I'm guessing Skull and Bones is the the 1, 2 to 3 range for us, or the 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. 4 or 5 lookout towers. 78 for pastries. 9 to 10 for brunch. The ships looked like it was daytime. That's from what I remember from the picture.
If
So
you'd like, I could fill out that info because you guys have gotten all the different times and days, so or at least the ones I listed. Anyone editing the sheet?
I'm not editing it now.
I have a journal thing I'm doing, and there's a way for me to drag and move the kind of bulletins I have. So I'm just kind of reorganizing them depending on the time. So
Eh.
Eatsley, do you think the fireplace is a wild card? Like it could be placed
No,
anywhere?
I think the fireplace is a sanctuary where we can rest.
Okay.
I think that's its like point.
Would the rest be between beginning and the ends?
No, I think that's the thing. I think it of itself doesn't matter to the puzzle overall and to solving the puzzle.
Okay.
I think its point is to be what's the word? A moment. So like there's death here, right? 'Cause death painting. So there also has to be the idea of like there's a respite here.
Just making sure these are right. Where's the duder? I think that'll help a little bit more. Gotta change my ears. Headset battery.
Ogre, what about you? You been quiet? Got any thoughts?
I'm just sitting here staring at the puzzle notes and racking brain. I just I don't know. The only thing I remember that throws me off is, didn't we see a fish painting that we threw out as a literal red herring?
I don't think I was present for
No.
that.
I don't know then. I'm
Chunky boy.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of any way I can help try to figure this out.
We have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get
We
the
can.
premise of the puzzle written out too, if we know that.
Let's grab
Oh, you go ahead. Go ahead.
an idea here is let's grab painting, bring it to the central room, and look at it through the statue. Let's see if anything shows up.
Okay.
Sure. Want me to bring the loom puzzle or the loom picture?
Sure, since we don't want it to move right now.
The loom picture.
Okay. You're gonna bring it.
Yeah. Pick it up and run.
Okay. Comes off the wall. You have it in hand.
Wee. Skeet, 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 skeet.
Remember, before you let go, you have to put it on a new wall.
Okay, who's gonna look at it?
I will. Let's look at it through the god's eye.
The God's Eye.
Yeah, the one on the bottom.
Mmm.
Because we're missing arrows right now.
Do you want to confirm the other stuff?
Start low, work our way up.
Okay.
Because I can do all three. We're just starting at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
What do my undead eyes see?
The rug. That is a second era. And as you look through each of the holes, looking at the stupid painting, rug is numbered 1. It's not the flowers on it; it's the number of rugs.
Mm.
It is time position 7, era position 2.
I thought the gesture was 7.
Mm.
No, we hadn't figured that out yet. It was a guess.
We just guessed it was 7? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it was the 7 fires.
7 time position. Yeah, it's time position 7 out of 8.
Mm-hmm.
So time on it'd be the 11 to, or the 9 to 11 block. Yeah.
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 Era 2, time position 7, moon phase.
No, moon phase is the time position.
Okay.
So it'd be
Time
moon phase.
phase 1.
Here, I'll type it out for you. So
just
Frog.
kind of make sure I got this right.
Frog. Number 1. Moon 7. Era 2. Yep. Now the real question is, if none of these numbers match up at all, how do you organize them in the right order? And what does the right order look like? You do have strong clues for 2 of them.
And this is true. One sec. Whatever. Oh, not the one I wanted to move.
I remember that.
Wait, why can you move me?
Because I was able to control you at one point.
I
What are you saying, Ogre?
I remember that if we mount the picture on a wall in the central room, it won't move.
Yeah. Oh.
So if we bring the paintings into the central room, we just have to be careful about finding the death painting, because if I remember right, Cheapney said the death painting showed up after they started moving paintings around.
Yeah.
Which may mean the more pictures we bring to the central room to study, there's at least a chance that more of the murder paintings will show up.
Yes. What was behind door number 6? Actually, good.
If the notes on the if I'm reading the things in the notes right, no, never mind. Ignore me.
Okay. I'm gonna look at door number 6 right now. See what its time, number, and era is.
Only the numbers appear.
Right. No, like that's the thing. That's what I want to know. What, when looking through it, what those ones are.
One sec. So the number is 6. Looks like moon and era are not accurate. It's just showing the number 6.
Right. But when I look down to the moon, what moon phase does it give me?
It does not.
It doesn't give me a moon. And it doesn't give me an era on it?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna try something silly.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna pull out the sundial because hilariously enough, they can be used at night as well.
Okay.
And just hold it up to the door and see if anything happens.
This door, the 6th door.
Yeah.
All right. It will tell you. Moon phase 3.
You just look over to Eatsley. Sundial. Moon phase 3.
You do know these do change a little bit depending on the order of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You actually might be on to something with the sundial, but Eatsley, do you remember what Cheapney said last session
No.
about paintings and moving them?
Moving paintings, you're allowed to hold them, and rooms don't. When you touch another one, it won't change.
More specifically, that you can only grab them in order. If you touch one out of order, it disappears, and you lose.
Yeah.
And depending on how out of order it was, doors open and close, and you lose a bunch of air.
Yeah.
So
So
Phil is able to touch the rug on the loom
the loom.
painting.
It's
So it
number
has
one.
to be in the right order. That has to be the
So
first one.
that is number one. Number one. But the time or the moon and the era don't line up.
Yeah. That's
So maybe it's not the number that matters, but it's in order. You don't have to keep the number in order. That's the order in which you can touch the paintings.
yeah. That's why I want to confirm one other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know that door was glowing a different color in the dream.
Some of them do change. Yeah.
Because it was glowing yellow, whereas the rest were red. Now I just wonder, was it yellow with a red outline?
You'd have to ask Indrid.
Which one, sorry?
Door number 6. You said it was a yellow door? Was it a yellow door with a red outline?
So,
You believe so?
yes.
Okay. Okay.
As it currently stands, when Indrid looks at it, it is back to being red and red.
We'll relay that to the crew.
Have any of the other doors changed? Particularly door number 1.
Door number 1, in the bottom left, no. 7 is still double red. 2 is double red. 5, which is the upper one, which leads to that one. One of it is yellow.
What about 8?
Double red. Paintings are starting to move.
Okay. 3 is yellow. 5 is red.
4 doesn't have a color anymore. It's just a dead door.
Where's dead? I'm sorry. Actually, I have a question here. Is 5 a dead door?
Yeah, that's right. It is. Please let me grab that. It is double red.
All right. So then, what I want to know then is door number 3. What is its number, moon, and era?
Door number 3.
Yeah.
Not firing on all cylinders like last week. Ugh. Let's take a peek. So door number 3, which is that one, has the meat pies painting behind it. Actually, no. All of these are double red.
Damn it.
Sorry, bud. No, these are all out of order now. If you can find the double painting, the painting label 2, you could probably bring it inside.
No, because what I was wanting to know, because they were unique doors. So I wanted to see what made them unique, if it was the number and the era on them, so that way we could see if the doors changing color added to them. Um,
For clarification, the doors have the god's tongue number on them still, right?
Symbol, yeah.
Right.
The numbers are getting a little obfuscated. You guys are running out of air. Looks like the longer you are in the dungeon, the less those little, less looking at the doors help.
we're gonna have to use some aether here.
You mean the other word?
Susie, with your affinity, there's a trick here.
Yeah.
A deception into the puzzle. You're not sure if it's the puzzle instructions or if it's the death painting, or that will pop up more and more the closer you get to the end, or one of these particular counting systems is bad, or something is causing the counting system to change itself, which makes it even harder because if the numbers start to change, it's nuts.
Right. So there's an extra thing we're adding in that's not needed.
Potentially.
All right. So here's what I have to think here.
Mhm.
We have to rely solely on the era because that can't change.
Correct.
Not without the approval of all the gods.
I think we should just get the paintings, put them in the pick them up in the order we know they are. One's a 8 or whatever. Put them in the positions of the time and see what happens after that.
I would say put him in the position of Eris.
Now, is the deception also, is it in reverse order?
It could be. No, it can't.
How's up?
Because you were to reverse the order, 2 wouldn't be 2 anymore. 2 would be 8. And the God's tongue is very stringent as a language.
Okay. So, if you were to hang these up on a door, which one goes where?
I think that's the deception. So long as it's in the right order, Oh, hold on, no, let me think here.
Maybe the doors itself are the one, or is the lie? Because it's the only common thing you can always go back to, which is I can just look through the 3 little peepholes, and then the doors will give me info.
No, I
That's
think we
the
have
lie.
to go. I think we have to go for.
Wait. Just a quick test. Ash is going to go back and look through the peepholes again.
Mhm.
Just to see if the information for the peepholes is different per person.
They are. They are different for everybody,
Then
but
let's not
just
rely on that information.
slightly different.
Can I still see all 3 numbers, though?
No, the God's Era symbol is very obfuscated. The moonlight's hard to see. The number is still very visible.
Hmm.
Everyone roll me a toughness test. This time, -20.
Again, we need to put some stuff on that symbol, on that statue.
For those who fail, 1 fatigue.
Okay. So-
This will be a condition fatigue. This is not something you can offload. Just like Terminus, you'll need a special method.
Mm. So, guys, again, put some Ethereum on it. Ethereum?
Ethereum.
Ethereum is correct,
Yeah.
yes.
Put some stuff on the statue.
Yeah. Susie will. Was it Alec?
Who's got the stuff?
I do. Susie will take out 2 drops of pure Ethereum and put it into the statue.
Okay. It trickles into the stone. All of the grooves and lines on the serpent flare blue for a brief moment, spilling little blue mote particles around the room. Oh, it feels so much better. It's breathable. Oh my gosh. It has greatly improved the air quality.
All right, guys. I'm gonna work on more Ethereum then. You guys continue this.
So when I looked through the bottom statue, I could tell that all these were neutral indications of the god's tongue.
Yes, this is a statically agreed upon numerology.
And the god's tongue hasn't changed.
No, they don't. Their vocabulary and alphabet and just language in general is very static.
Yeah, well, not only that, but their numbers and their positions haven't changed, have they?
The numbers have, yeah. The symbols, they jump around.
I see. Okay. So if the numbers are jumping around, what about the door we took the painting out of? Has their number jumped around at all since we took the
There's
painting out?
no information you can get off that room. That door is dead. Both on looking at it and from Indrid's aura sight.
Hmm.
No
Okay.
painting in that sector. You pulled it out.
Oh, okay. No, guys, we're thinking about this all wrong. Okay, that tells us which rooms the paintings are in.
Should there be a painting in each room?
Yeah.
And should we take the fireplace out?
No. Leave the fireplace.
But isn't that taking up one of the room slots?
Yes, no, but this room had 2 in it. But it was more towards the back where the second painting was.
The fireplace also had 1 in it, right?
Fireplace had 1, yes. But this room over here had a back part where there was a second painting.
Okay.
Which could be the illusion of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, that's 1. I'm gonna look for number 2 through the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
For number 2.
For the number 2?
Yeah.
Let me get this stupid thing out of the way. Oh my gosh, this is messy. Come over here. Yep. 2's in that room.
All right.
You want to move 2? Someone should be holding on to 1, right?
Yeah. I would place. Is this just a theory? I'm going to grab 2 and we're going to see which number it is. Or I'm going to try and grab one of the paintings and see if it's 2.
Isn't the lookout towers 2?
Maybe. I don't know. We're going to have to see. It's not there. What painting's this one?
You look upon the painting, and I need you to make me a willpower save.
Found you.
Just base.
Yeah.
Just a base willpower.
I have a question then.
Mm-hmm.
My good sir,
Yes.
is this coming after a soul?
No.
Because I was just wondering
You
if
wish it was that simple.
yeah, no, let me finish.
Okay.
Because my soul warden class,
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if that would give me bonuses to this.
If that's what you want to use your Soul Warden Lantern to protect you while in this puzzle, if that's what you want to do. It'll give you a
Not-
plus 50 if that's what you want to use the item for, but it'll be for the rest of the puzzle.
All right.
This one's nasty. It is the god word for true death
Okay.
in the form of a painting. And you can see that as you kind of lock eyes with it and you're like, oh,
Yep.
fuck.
I'm probably gonna have to use the soul warden lantern then.
Just base if you'd like.
No, I wouldn't like. Counterpoint on that. Because I would failed.
Okay. So that'll be your soul lantern use.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you rip your eyes away. You will gain one of those conditional fatigues.
Okay.
That's not good. You can move your character out of the way if you'd like.
Yeah. All right. So these two stayed here, right?
Mhm.
I'm going to try and pick both of them up. At least the left side first.
Sure. You can grab both.
Take them off the wall.
Mm.
Bring them back.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. All right. I got these two.
They always look at each other. Even if you try and angle them away, they always look at each other.
Okay. What what God's letters or what's their God count?
All right, let me get you some stuff here. So this is Sister Castles. They are numbered 2. And nope, that's a 1. 2. The moon for it is 1, and the era for them is 3.
All right. So figured out the door trick. We have the moon, and we have the era. I think putting them up in time of their eras would be the correct way of doing it. Um,
But we didn't pick up era number 1 first.
no. It's the number, right? That's the order of which we can pick them up in.
Correct.
Mm.
Era, I think, is how we assign them to the walls. Moon's the faint.
Or it could be something else.
No.
Because you guys did find the red herring, or one of them. Looking through the door, or looking at the doors without the paintings in front of it, does kind of cause it to be a series of misinformation, because everyone sees something different. But it's always just a little different.
That's just generally my idea.
Okay, so your idea here is the number is in which you're allowed to touch them, but the era is what you must hang them up in order by.
Yeah,
What does the moon do?
the moon's the faint. Because this is her side, therefore it would have to be important, wouldn't it?
It would have to be important. So
So
could be a double feint.
It could be. It could be a triple feint, a quadruple feint.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to take the risk.
Could ask your moon spider.
Moon
We,
spider, is it? What kind of feint are we looking with here?
We picked up the 5 painting, the 5 ships. There was a activation of some kind, right? We just picked it off the wall.
But it was in the wrong order.
Correct. And then which started all the stuff.
Mm.
But it disappeared after, right?
Yes, because it was picked up in the wrong order.
And it shifted to a different spot.
Yeah.
What do you think, Allie?
God, sneezes in my face.
Allie thinks.
I'm sorry, Allie. Don't get sneezes in your face.
Oh, gods. My brain went in an entirely opposite direction. And now for some reason it's stuck in my head that because all the rooms are supposed to be stories of the two deities, that this is the story of the quote unquote stereotypical playful chase of attempted romanticizing between two deities.
Maybe.
What if we put the pictures in order of like the moon on the doors, and we open the doors in the order of the era they came in.
Okay, so what you're saying is the numbers are the way you can grab them,
Yes,
but you must put them on the doors in the order of the moon,
correct.
and
And
then
then open them.
open the doors?
Open a door from each era. So starting from either the last, the 8th, or the 1st, and open all the doors up. Because we don't either have a way to get through. There's no. I guess that was my little thought there. But you know what, Matt? You're probably right. You're probably right.
No,
Give us that.
it could be a thing. Like, numbers you grab, moon is how you hang them, and then era's the order that they need to go in, or the sequence. So
And they open the doors in.
grab, place, order. Mm.
At least that's my thoughts. Because I'm trying to figure out the extra step in which they would go to. Either that, or they need to be in the room. Right. That's the only other thing I can think of. But I feel like if
They
you
do seem to want to change if you leave them in the side rooms.
Yeah. So we'd have to hang them on the front doors. So GM, I'm going to leave these paintings here with the party. And since I'm using my lantern for this floor to protect me from the power words of death,
got me some bubble water.
I'm going to go retrieve the paintings in case I run into the death painting again.
Okay.
I'm also going to pull out an ink brush with some ink.
Okay.
If you'd like, I can just put a fate string on the bad painting. Maybe that would be. Maybe then we know where it is.
Maybe, but I have an idea.
Okay.
Put a little moth on it.
You wouldn't be able to put a moth on it, I think, 'cause you'd have to look at it. I don't know.
I might be able to put a moth in it. Go in there and then die. And then put a moth in.
Phil, you still have the rug on a loom in your hands, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is my new sombrero.
Okay. Easily. You still have the 2 watchtowers in your hands, right?
Yeah, I'm going to give them and hand them off to Ashenfur so they can hold on to it.
Okay.
Could we put them on the doors maybe instead?
Okay. We think we can test your theory here actually because we have Moon 1. So we can put Moon 1 on this like door wall.
Okay. Okay. It seems to stick.
All right.
The tiles on the floor. Actually. Is that you're gonna put it here?
Sorry, I should say I'm putting it on Era 3 door, wherever that would be.
That is the clue, or that is the thing. Where is Era 3?
Well, we look through here, see where Era 3 is. Oh, because the arrows have been moving around, right?
Yeah, the numbers have been moving around. The numbers have been.
Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2.
That's why I've been recommending we hold off, because the biggest thing I know is that once we had a dead door, the number on it didn't change.
It actually didn't show you anything on that. There is no number once the door is dead.
The reason I suggested it's because we were running out of hands.
Yeah. You know what? We're gonna have to take it back here because I'm gonna put that as 1, 2, 3. Anyone have a problem with that, Campbell?
So explain. So 1, let me
1, 2, 3.
1 door, 2 door, 3 door. And you're placing moon 1, moon 2, moon 3?
No. I'm putting
arrows.
Arrow 1, Arrow 2, Arrow 3.
Here, well, get rid of the numbers for now. That way you guys can draw what you guys think. Because you guys have found that the numbers have been kind of a red herring. At least when you look at the doors.
I mean, yes, no, because they kind of give us the order of which to pick up the things in. But that's my idea. Is going this by eras. We could also put it there on moon, because if it was that, these were the...
Well, say, when you put these on there, you hear a... No, not that one. No. We want...
Electronica, let's go.
Oh. And the scales on the floor start to slightly move as if a serpent was moving.
What happens to the paintings?
They stay.
All right. So you're right on the moon. So unfortunately, we're going to have to hold on to Phillips for a while. Which door has number 3 on it?
You guys know where the pastry painting is this way.
Okay. Well, I just want to make sure because, things change.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
More air is pulled out this time. A lot more.
A lot more. Okay.
As in twice as much air.
if we're doing... I'm sorry, we're doing this by moons now or eras now?
Okay,
Well,
so...
lost in translation.
So the number is the order has to be picked up. Moon is the order has to be placed upon the wall. Era is the order. Era is essentially the order.
Hmm.
So
that's what you guys have kind of surmised from the clues.
So we had to pick yours up first to get pick yours up first, and
place
therefore
it down.
yours. Yeah, place it down 7.
7th in the second place.
No. You pick yours up first.
I
We have to
did.
but we have to put it down after 7 other paintings have been put up
Yes.
in the number 2 spot.
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay, we were just confused there. All right, pick up the painting and head back.
Okay.
So, one,
Thank God we
two,
figured that out. Thank God you guys figured that out. That wasn't much help.
2, 3, 4, 5. Here are
I
4,
picked
right?
up
So
the loom painting from this door, southeast.
They're asking you to just hold on to it because if you let go of it, it'll go bloop and disappear.
Yeah, I know, but
You can just hand it to me. I'll stay in the room and hold it.
store
so-
here, right?
yeah, that's where I picked it up from.
No. That was the door we put this Moon 2 on. The meat pies.
Oh,
Okay, the gears grind louder this time. The scales on the floor, they're not moving you about like you can stand still and you're not scooted about, but the scales are moving as if the serpent is in motion. Faster this time.
All right.
excuse me a moment.
And everyone can actually see the serpent statue flick a stone tongue, looking for prey.
All right. So then, which door has 3 on it? The number 3.
You already did the number 3.
Sorry, number 4.
Okay.
Upper right? No, was it?
Well, did they change?
4.
Hmm.
Da-da-da-da. That was the jester. It'd be top left.
Top
Was
left.
right.
Okay. Guys, here's what's going to happen. When we get the last one, I know where it's going to be. We're going to be able to run into the door. So
Run into what?
we're going to have to be quick to run into the fireplace room.
Okay.
A huge amount of now 3 times the amount. Willpower test.
No
Willpower.
willpower test for
Yeah,
all of
this
us?
time. No, for Eatsley. You found the death painting again. This
Right.
time it's minus 10.
Okay, so a minus or plus 40.
No.
Actually, I was going to try something.
Mhm.
Because I have the ink pen, and I have been studying God's tongue.
Mhm.
I want to counter absolute death with its opposite. And essentially make a wandering technique to draw the symbol in the air. Because I can use God's tongue in poetry.
So you're trying to counter it?
Try and counter it.
Okay. Gonna make me that. You gotta make me what is that? A God's tongue test? You have that as a
I have it as a nuance. Because normally I just say I'm using God's tongue in poetry.
yeah, go ahead and write or yeah, do poetry for me because you're gonna try
Okay.
and then do a God's tongue.
Nuance? Okay.
Yeah.
Fellowship or intelligence here for my poetry?
Poetry it will be fellowship, and then int will be for the nuance. See if you can get it right. Okay. Then
All right. I'm gonna
While
spoon
he's grabbing that painting, does other people want to go try and grab other paintings as well to see if they can find 5?
If speed is necessary, I can go.
I'd say it'd probably be best since we know the paintings won't move while somebody's in that room, which means since the death painting is in Eatsley Tunnel, it might be best for somebody to, with a decent willpower, to go and try to grab the try for the 5 puzzle.
5 is through the same door. You're gonna have to run in there with him. Who's brave? Because if you have one man doing this, you may run out of time.
My willpower isn't actually that good.
Indrid's pretty good. You want to go make some trouble, Indrid? You want to go risk it for the biscuit and see if you can get a Trisket? Indrid? Allie? Are you guys muted? Allie has an amazeballs willpower. Does Indrid want to go chase after the 5th painting?
Yeah.
Okay, it's in the top left. Top left door. Yep, that's the door.
This one?
Yep.
Going
Eatsley
in.
is alright. Eatsley, you can get by it this once, but it'll be harder to do it. The negative will go up. Fortunately, you will not gain the fatigue.
Okay.
I'm going in.
Okay.
You're gonna be told, don't go right.
Don't go right.
Yeah.
Go left.
That's the Jester painting.
All right. I found the gesture painting. That isn't 4, though, is it?
It is 4. 4
Okay.
orbs.
I don't see anything left.
Oh, then you might have to go right then.
Just don't look at the painting, I suppose.
Like,
Should be 5 boats.
see?
Up. I'll grab the gesture painting as number 4.
Okay.
Place?
I got number 4. Number 5 might be up this way.
Said it was red boats.
That's
What?
not boats. That's death.
I'm
Make
going
me that
wrong.
willpower test.
Yeah.
Just base.
No naturals?
Oh no, there's no negatives, so you can roll with all your bonuses. So it's a base willpower test. Like no additional negatives. Yeah, you grit through it. Gain of fatigue. Eats late. Did you just fuck off with your painting?
Yeah.
Are
I'm
you
gonna head back.
okay? Indra, you can go buy it if you'd like.
That's not meaning. Yeah, that's part of
But I am going.
Sorry.
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna hold at the door and wait for Indrid, so we only open the door once.
Good
Okay.
idea. Oh my goodness! That thing really ran away somewhere. That's it.
It is, along with the death painting. Again.
Death painting again.
Minus 10 willpower. Okay. Get another fatigue. Alright. You can take the boat painting. I'll move it with you. Going with the boat painting. You got that boat painting. It's coming with you.
Here he is again.
Minus 20 willpower.
If you want to just like step through, you can like move to me or anyone else in the party.
Can I?
Yeah.
But I rolled a 7.
Nice.
Maybe I'll
You're good.
fun next time.
Barking at us, Sally.
Where you at?
Minus 30 willpower.
It's hunting you, Indrid.
No.
You know,
To defeat
Try scaring the just
that.
scaring
Spook the painting.
Get
you know,
the bitch.
Get to the chopper.
I've been sitting here trying to figure out ways to help. And I found something in my spell list that I have. And I'm going to cast it on myself first to see if it works. Flat.
Yep.
I cast air bubble on myself.
Okay.
It just creates a bubble of air around my head that gives me fresh breathable air for 24 hours.
You can cut that down to an hour with the current exhaustion rating of the area. Like it's powered by magic, so the atmosphere is bleeding magic. So it's going to yank on your spell and basically knock it down to an hour.
But that's fine because it's only a 2nd level spell, so I will cast it on each person as I see them.
Okay.
To at least make it easy to breathe for the next hour.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I'll take it.
Hoping to curb the
Okay. Who's going to hold those paintings?
Susie
That-
will
A
with her many
massive
hands.
sombrero.
Yeah, you have a sombrero.
Nah, but if we put more paintings on top of each other, it will be a bigger sombrero.
Yeah, but it'll go out of order and then bad things.
Yep. Susie, hold
Okay,
that.
you have 5 now.
Yeah.
6 is straight down.
Indrid, pass yours off to Ashenfur. Go. I will go get 6. You go get 7. I'll let you know when I pick up 6. And essentially, okay, how we're going to time this. Go through the door at the same time. I'll find 6. You find 7. I'll pick up 6. You can pick up 7. Come back to our doors. We say when we're ready, and then we open the doors at the same time and close.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Oh.
We have to time this.
Who's got
But
boat paintings over here now?
I'm with you. You're here?
No, this is 6. What door is 7?
Let's take a peeky dig. Straight up.
Alright. So, you'll get 7. We open the door at the same time. And then and then wait until I pick up 6, so you can pick up 7.
Okay.
And go. Fucking rude.
You know what you got to do. Additional negative.
Yeah.
What if it's like, I don't know if you've considered this.
What?
Just put mirrors in your eye sockets.
Not how that works, unfortunately.
This.
But
We'll make them
absolute
one-way
absolute
mirrors.
7.
Make them one-way mirrors so you can see out, but it can't see you
Wait.
in.
Wait.
Don't grab 7 yet. Because Eatsley needs to grab 6 first, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
He's good.
Okay. I got it. You can pick up yours.
Fine. Yeah.
And 3, 2, 1, open doors and run through.
Wait, I'm not at my door yet.
Alright, let me know when you're at your door.
Okay, I'm at my door.
3, 2, 1, open and run.
Lucky, Indrid. You walked by a death painting.
Oh, I walked my Oh.
You walked
Okay.
by a death painting. You gotta make me that roll.
Okay. Minus 40? 40 willpower?
hmm
Success. Barely. Ah, not today. I did it.
Okay, let me get you guys the next. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo.
I think I better go get the baby. She sounds like she's panicking.
Sorry, number 6. Sorry, I misdid that. It's not 7. It's
Boss was a stay.
yeah. Sorry. Let me ignore above. Philosopher's was 6, 3, then 5. And then this one is that. That one. And then that one.
Then Bork and then a girl?
She's done. She. Stand back. Man, I'm honestly tempted to really. I'm really tempted to go in Somnium and just check out the death painting.
If that's what you'd like.
It would probably go very badly, but it might go really well.
You know, that's a troublemaker point of view right there. All right. You guys have got Rug on a Loom, the 6 Philosophers, Boats, Jester Painting, Skull and Flame Painting. What goes where?
One sec. Okay, so the philosopher painting is number 3. Number 3 goes on era 5. So era 5 would be the south door. Because that's the southeast door that we just did. So it should go here.
Count again, bud.
What?
Count again.
Yeah. 1,
1.
2,
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
3, 4,
1,
5.
2, 3. Sorry, 4, 5. Yep, never mind. I need to count again because I was 1 off. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Click.
Um,
Things are moving.
Golem Flame is Moon 8, so that actually has to go last.
Boats and hoes.
5 may go next. 5 is era 7, so that goes on the northwestern wall.
On
So-
before this door. This one.
But
Boats and hoes.
Northwestern.
mm,
Get it?
so this would be 1, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, sorry, 8, 7. So to go on the western wall.
Okay. Click,
Um,
click, 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 click.
6 and 6.
So we're missing right now. So we got our western wall. Now we need the southwest. And the northwest. Okay. So where's number 8? All right, that should be the last one. All right. You guys ready? And
As will ever be.
sorry, what was rug again?
Has to be put down 7th in the second place.
Yeah.
Rug number 1, 7. Moon 7, era 2.
So after boat,
Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes.
you have
Do we have all of them?
no. You need last one.
Okay, so
The king and his books.
right, so sorry, I'm missing something on this list right now. Because at 1, 2, 3. Where's 4?
4 was boats for moon. You need 5. You're missing 5.
Oh no, I was missing the gesture. That's the one I was missing.
Yeah, 6 and 6 for the moon. Right.
Yeah, which should be the southwestern one. Okay. And here I go running again. Le Rude.
I'm gonna hit you with that as well. Make me a willpower test base, please.
I have a question here.
Yes.
By using my scrawling technique, or that wandering technique for poetry, would I be able to protect him with it?
This one will give you half the bonuses again.
Okay.
So whatever bonuses you got to your previous rolls, have them.
Okay. So out of 50, so 25. And I need to take a minus 40 to that 25.
Yeah. So you can feel these paintings getting stronger, the less air there is. And now that you guys are clicking paintings on walls, every time you open a door, it's multiplicative of how much air is lost every time you open and close a door. So now that you have several paintings on the wall, it's a lot of air being lost. That you guys are just dipping under that threshold before you put the Ethereum droplet on there. It's actually a minus 30 toughness to everyone now when you open that door.
All right. Didn't the Ethereum reset it though?
Not until it doesn't reset it. It gives it plus 10 door opens.
Okay.
But it's then subtracted by how many paintings are on the walls times the number of doors open. So if you guys have 1, 2 from both of the lookout towers, which counts as not just 1 but 2. You have pastry painting for 3, philosophers for 4, bow painting for 5. Every time you open and close a door, it costs you 5 states of air. So 1 Ethereum drop gives you 10. You getting in and out of that room will cost you an Ethereum drop without losing air.
So I'm gonna roll a 1d28 for a fate point.
Okay. Sure. It is 1 fatigue.
If I don't roll a 12 or less, it is an at 100, which is 2 ones.
Is it a fatigue because of the bubble of air?
Oh, that's right, Mister. Those bubbles will deplete in 30 seconds.
Do I take a fatigue or not?
No, you don't, because of the bubble of air.
Okay.
Ashen Fur, that spell lasts basically three rounds now.
I will recast it with extended to double its effect.
Okay, it lasts a minute.
Okay.
So please hurry.
I'm trying my best. Uh.
Did you avoid it?
Dude, what are you doing?
Okay. Move.
Yep. There you are again, my good sir. Okay. Okay. Raining minus 25. Alright. Good. Run. Ah! I see! You cheeky bastard!
Was each of these halves your bonus and increases it by a negative 10.
Yeah.
So
I see! You cheeky bastard!
I'm surprised you're not just walking through the tree teleport. Get back to us instead of walking all the way through.
Because I don't know what happens if we technically leave, that's why.
That's fair.
Thou art cheeky. Grab the painting. And God, it's gonna be painful. Eh. Is there another one?
no.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Eh. The cheekiness. All right. All right. So that should be number 8. Moon 5. All right. All right. So I put in the snake mystery room, our answers to the door puzzle. Before we put down Era 8 on the northwestern door, let's have everyone move to the southwestern door and be ready to jump in case the snake tries to eat us. I can make it there pretty easily.
I too could make it very easily.
Where are we waiting?
Southwestern door. But would you like me to put the answers into chat?
Quiet. I can put them there for you. Just need to.
Just
So,
need some-
if you'd like to put them in chat, you can. But I'm just
Okay.
gonna. So 1, then you did 2, then 3, 4, 5, which was the Kingly Tabard, which goes. No, that was not right. Yeah, no, he has to be put here 5th, because position 5, era 8, and then. Yeah, Skull and Flames goes last. Because the next one after that is the Jester, which goes to this one. And then you do the Rug on the Loom. Rug on Loom. Which was P7. You. Alright, you put the Skull Flame painting on last.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
the serpent starts to move. One moment.
Raragi.
As the statue disappears into nom 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 time.
Oh, hey, I recognize this.
Well.
Neat picture.
Yep. Open it out.
Open it.
Surprise! It is not actually there anymore.
Ah.
Yes.
Everyone roll with whatever current negatives you've got.
I would also like him to roll as well.
Nope. You ain't rolling.
Nope. All right.
What am I rolling?
Willpower test.
Okay.
For every time you've seen this painting, it has been a cumulative stacking minus 10. These are not
So
rolls you want to
because I
fail.
haven't seen it yet.
Or do I? Or do I? I don't know. I don't want to fight this painting.
Do you want to go fight the painting, Indrid?
Accepted. Willpower to fight the painting.
Wasn't that one?
All right, opposed.
Opposed.
All right, you're gonna get sucked in.
Oh. I'm fighting
Indra,
the
you're in the painting, and there is a specter of death, and he goes and socks you on the chin.
Sock him
Stroke
right
him.
back.
Stroke him.
We're gonna do opposed willpowers while the rest of your team runs, because they don't have time.
I'm following easily.
Do I still include my... What's this?
Yep, but it's still stacking
Stacking,
negatives.
Stacking negatives, so I'm
Yeah.
continuing to go down.
Yep.
So I'm at minus 60 now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do my moon spotlight on everyone here, so they get an extra half action to use for whatever they want. She rolls it.
Lanta! Oh my Lanta, you sock him back, and the skull pops off from the specter. And it goes
Should
just
have.
sailing through the air, ass over tea kettle, like, whee! What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go grab the skull.
Okay.
Run away with it.
It's
You
mine
wanna-
now.
Okay, you're thrown out of the painting.
I get the skull.
Yeah, the skull comes with you.
All right,
Good,
now we're gonna use the skull to bash in the serpent's head. Does make sense.
I don't know. You gotta use that for catalyzing material. Sounds good.
I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but I've got it.
Move their butts. I'm gonna be making these guys. You don't have to. They'll be with you, Ashton. Fur. I'm just gonna make them out of the way, so you don't have
Okay.
to. Because there is no fireplace painting in there.
Ah,
We were bamboozled.
What do you do?
We go to another
You're
door.
actually,
It's
there's
locked!
these secret passages here, right?
Behind the painting.
Well, not like that's the idea. There's secret passages here. Is there a secret
Uh,
passage in this room?
No. But you do hear this door open and stays open as all the air just goes gone.
All right, that way, guys.
Okay.
There will be barely any air left to breathe.
Good. I take a deep breath and hold it.
We doing this again?
Indrid, no, you have the skull. These don't hurt anymore.
I am the skeet master.
Multiple
Close
death
the door.
paintings. Is that what this is?
Yeah.
It's okay. I murdered death.
Right. So Matt was gonna make us do like a bunch of different rolls to get to the end, and then it's just
Go
like
ahead
no.
and pause there for me if you would.
Are we allowed to catch
Okay,
up to
go.
them?
Yes, you're allowed to catch up to them. Okay, go.
I am the skeeting death.
Hey guys, I think we would have died if we went in here without Allie doing what she did.
I'm so proud of myself. I'm just
You get
living it
all
up
the
right
brownie
now.
points.
Let's go.
Indrid just dives into the painting.
See, what I would have done, if I saw that there was a bunch of them, I would have picked up one of the paintings and just held it in front of my face and skeeted forward. It would shield me from looking at the other ones.
Okay. All right, you guys have completed the puzzle of the 7th floor.
Yay! Did it,
Yeah.
guys. You did it.
Yes,
so
it was a
proud.
little complicated, but you guys got through it.
Oh,
Thank you for
man.
your persistence. We're gonna do some closing stuff, but floor 8 is not quite ready to my specifications.
Oof.
I have a interesting setup. It'll be vastly different again, and I hope you guys will like it. But let's get to rewards. Indrid, You have a mysterious skull. It is tinged in red and kind of charcoal. It burns like it is the essence of death itself. Holding on to it with your bare flesh for a long time, you will lose those parts forever. So you want to put this in some sort of container very soon.
Susie, we got anything?
Susie will put it inside the inner world.
Where in the inner world will this go?
The death by the death plant.
Okay, death plant likes it a lot. Death plant's like, In fact, having it being that close to the death plant, within a week's time, it'll improve a grade.
Nice.
Might get out of control with that much death energy. It's very, very pleased.
We have a week to deal with it.
No. The team will be given a communal resource, but you guys will have to figure out what to do with it. You guys will be given a scale of the world serpent as a reward.
I'm totally wearing that as a necklace.
No. It is huge. It is Phil size at his full size when he's. But not everyone gets one. This is one scale for the whole team. You guys figure out how you want to divide it up, but it's one massive thing.
Okay, guys, hear me out. My new sombrero.
I have a question here.
Yes.
I've been looking for something that's supposed to be on this floor. Is this devoid of aether?
This place is devoid of aether now, yeah.
No, the scale.
Yeah, it is. It is devoid of aether, yeah.
I might need this.
I mean, I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, I might need this for my journey. Use this to write all the stone tablets on.
It is pretty big. Yeah, so it's an enormous scale. It weighs quite a lot too. But
yeah.
You guys will be in a neutral room. Let's actually bring you back to the intermission map.
She did say we would get a break in between each floor.
Yep. Yes, so I'll finish typing this in the thing. So Indrid, this is completely devoid of any other prizes you would get. You get the Super Death Skull. That was just yours.
Excellent.
Team loot. Scale. It is an 8x8 by 1. So.
You guys don't want to carry that around, just throw it in the world.
Yep, you can store it in the world.
Is it bad that I just want to cast Permanency Fly on it and use it as our squad surfboard?
You could have it as a shuttle, and then Phil can sit on top of it too. Unfortunately, it is magically inert. It does not allow you to use magic on it.
Fair.
Okay. Individual rewards. You will get to pick. So, individual rewards. Pick. Actually, depending on. Let me make a couple private rolls because you have a bunch of other teams.
You guys were first. What we learned.
You guys were first.
Nice.
Pick 2 of 3. So since you were first, you'll get to pick 2 of the 3 options per person, instead of only 1. The first option a perk to go in a perk slot.
Neat.
Ah. Okay. Those are your 3 options. You can get a perk. You can get one of the paintings from the puzzle, or you can get a custom material or item related to the World Serpent, Apollo, or Idirondale.
Cool. Can I pick third option twice?
Yes, I'll let you pick the third option twice.
I'm guessing also if we want a painting, we can't have the same painting. Like if say
Yes, you
I
can.
want.
Yes, you can.
Oh.
You can have the same painting if you'd like.
So like Eatsley and I could both get the death painting pretty much.
Only Allie can request a death painting.
But what about like the crumpet ones, like the pies? Like Eatsley and I
Yeah,
could
you
both
get the
get a
pies.
pie painting?
You guys
Okay.
both get a pie painting. They
Okay,
will
so
be
it's
nuancedly different, such as
okay. So it is
the
unique.
time of day will be different.
Gotcha.
And you can't, if you're gonna pick I want a painting, you can't pick the same painting as the same person. You have to pick 2 if you want 2 paintings. These are living animated paintings.
Mhm.
And yes, if you own them, you can jump inside. They are a TARDIS. They are a living space. Yeah. Only Allie can ask for the death painting, for only Allie can look upon the face of death and say,
like,
not today.
You! Taking your skull, bitch!
I'm so fucking pleased.
She didn't even say not today. She said no you.
Yeah, no you. And it's like, oh, no, that's my dad! What am I doing? And the Mothman's like, only I can stare upon people and bring death and fear. Eventually it'll be Allie's portrait of Indrid in these death paintings, like, scream! And it's like, hush! Scare them to death.
Yes.
In fact, Allie could end up making a custom painting as part of the dungeon defense that just teleports around, scaring the shit out of people.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. I was thinking getting it and putting it in my room, but teleporting around is pretty good too. Actually, it's better.
Yeah, something that hunts you and is always around the corner pretending to be something else, and it's just like, son of a bitch, there it is again.
The only thing
I haven't had a one.
I
in
think
ages.
as a group we could
So
vote
proud of you,
that is awesome, but there needs to be a little plaque at the bottom, courtesy of our favorite neighborhood Mothman.
Guys, is it fast that I'm thinking of asking Apollo for a steed?
You wanted a death steed.
Yeah, but you know how funny it would be,
Right on. Okay.
right? For a priest of Ziki to be riding around on an Apollo steed?
Oh
You
my
are
god.
asking for trouble.
Confuse
Oh.
everyone. Do it.
Oh, How am I asking for trouble?
It's working out well for me so far. Asking for trouble is fun.
Oh,
I mean,
son of bitch. Son of bitch. I figured it out. I know from the lore that I got that the sacred flame is a possession of Apollo. That's why it's present in the Sky Castle raid. But it wasn't in Apollo's side. Which means it has to be something that you earn that has to be specifically requested. So one of mine is going to have to be the third option for Apollo requesting the sacred flame.
Okay. I have put the things in the Monster Mayhem chat. Put an edit on there, and then we're gonna do an at monsters, and then there we go. Congrats, guys. That was well done.
hey, Vlad.
Yes.
A tooth of the world serpent.
If that's what you want,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be one of its younger tooths, not one of the current ones, because he's only got a couple.
Oh, you want to add it to your fucking sword, don't you?
Oh my god.
All right. So, for those who know, there are 2 rewards that they want. Fire it away individually in the Discord chat. Then do a dash, and then somebody else follows afterwards. So, if you know your 2 things you want, declare who's going first so that no one else also jumps in. Because I will
Get them mixed
I
up.
would like it. Yeah, I will get them mixed up, and I'd like it to be organized, please.
Yep.
Yeah. You are also offered the same statue in the middle that you guys had interacted with. You were offered the statue to be placed at your home at a spot of your choice.
Nice.
As a optional reward, I'm guessing.
It's an optional. You may have this. Otherwise, it will be put back where it was found.
Then I can tell you, I will post first then.
Oh, Cheeky Breaky is posting his. Go after
No,
him.
no. Go ahead. I can hold off on entering it.
You know, things that I want.
The World Serpent statue is a group optional, so it won't take up one of your individual things, because you'll look under group rewards.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I added that in. So you may have.
Then continue posting. I'm just typing mine out because I got to figure out what my other one is.
Induder. Okay. Yeah. Congrats, Allie. That was a heckin' timing for a 1.
Yeah, that was perfect. That was just what I wanted.
That was a heckin' timing, and that even shocked me a little bit. I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
I haven't gotten a 1 for like months, like not in any campaign. So I was due for 1.
It was a proper build-up too.
Yeah, and even better, you picked it at just the right time. You're like, no, I'm gonna go fight this guy. Stop picking on me. And then you pop in, he gives you a slug, and then you uppercut his skull off his head like, bitch, do you know who I am?
I'm the
Stop
mob
staring
man.
at me. I'm a mob man.
Hey, Mothman. Nobody spooks the Mothman.
Hmm.
Who's posting next? Beatsley, you
Yeah.
ready to post your 2 things you want?
I'm thinking because it's really a hard choice because I'm tempted very much to be like a a holy charger of Apollo. Watch all of the people of Apollo just lose their shit. Now, my opposite side of this, what would Zeke think here?
He doesn't mind.
I didn't know if he didn't mind or if he
As
thought it
long
was
as
funny.
you have the priest or paladin class, you can have a holy steed.
I do have priest and paladin in my classes.
Oh, would you look at that?
Next class I'm going to pick up is Cavalier.
All right. Do you want a summonable steed? You can have one, but it ain't gonna look like the one in your picture. It's gonna be like a proper World of Warcraft paladin steed of light.
Nah, he gets
Yeah.
the Hearth Steed from the Hearthstone promotion. It's just, it's a recolor though.
I want to see him riding around on the orc catapult from World of Warcraft as a mount.
Oh no, because if I'm going to go big, I'm going to go big.
You guys did good.
Holy Clydesdale mount.
We're going to go big. We're going to go big.
Okay.
That's not true. Technically, there's one bigger than that, but
Somebody else post this? Oh, holy crap, that's cool looking. Storm Rider Clydesdale? With all that armor and the spiky head armor?
No, man, just give him a recolor of the Hearth Steed. It's perfect.
Trying to figure out here, what do I want?
Go ahead and send me the exact image of the one you want.
me, sure.
Who is volunteering for next? Oh, looks like yeah. All right. Johnny, did you have a specification? Actually, we'll actually think of specifics for your ask on your for your materials, because you can actually get specific here because it's custom. But we will go over that when we go down the list. Let's see what Warhammer has got for me. Okay. Million or Allie, one of you two would, if you would please declare who's next.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm not decided.
Okay. I will go down the list then, while one of you guys figures out what you're thinking. Okay, so let's start at the tippity top. Looks like we've got the Cheeky Breeky. You will get a Serpent's Fang from when the World Serpent was young. It is twice the length of your arm. Weighs about 30 pounds. You also get a pat on the head from Darendale, because you braved the darkness and grabbed the most paintings.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything but give you a pat on the head. And you will get your mount from Apollo's side. It will be a 1d2, because a 1 will be a treasure grade, and a 2 will have a divine seed in it, which allows you to potentially upgrade it on a major quest. Well, looks like you're also going to get a quest. A legendary quest from Apollo to earn the right to turn your steed into a divine mount, which will allow you to soar the skies anywhere his light touches. You can be there in a moment.
It's probably something he has to do because it's something that came with the mount.
You need to bring Ashenfur to the Holy Palace in the heart of human territory to be blessed at the largest the cathedral in Apollo. And since this asshole is going to get the sacred flame he's looking for, you're going to need to bring a sacred flame or a sacred flame bearer to get the blessing.
Bring.
So you got to go raid the humans' home, like main territory. And the cathedral is right next to the newly erected Wizard's Tower, right next to the Royal Palace, and right next to the Royal Garrison.
The green is a good flame bearer with the sacred flame to the main temple
Of
in
Apollo,
temple.
in the heart of the human territory in the continent. Time frame. Before the next eclipse, full eclipse. Yeah, before the next solar eclipse. When
Solar
that
eclipse.
happens, yeah, next solar eclipse, yeah. If you fail to do so before the next solar eclipse, you will lose the mount, period. It'll go away. If you succeed, upgrade it to divine class. There's no penalty of death. It's just you lose your cool mount.
It's just gonna be like, all right, bet. Luckily, I got a really nice Skellerman technique recently. I can be a human-looking person, and then I'm just like, this is my pet kitsune.
Mm-hmm. Bloop. Fluffy. Get it out. Ah! Ooh, this is really comfy. Ah! Catching me. All right.
Just,
Johnny.
I can't wait for somebody to touch me, considering I can be coated in napalm fire now.
All right, Johnny. What material were you thinking for my Deerndale?
I'm thinking of something to match up with my light and dark thing I got going on right now. I could get another element type that Deerndale has, I suppose.
You can also get a coveted moon element or moonlight element material.
Yeah, that would be good too.
You can also store these as tokens, favor tokens, so you can redeem later. You want more time to think?
Yeah, I'll have more time to think, sure.
Okay. Looks like we're hopping to Ugre. From Apollo, the Sacred Flame. Alright, but you got your fire, and you did figure it out. It was not actually going to be presented as a thing you can grab. You had to use it as a reward for doing well. In Idirondale's side, you couldn't get it on Apollo's side. So, good catch. Good catch. But yes, because you asked for it for a reward, you'll get the Sacred Flame. You'll complete your quest.
So I completed, as you told me to put down, the Mythic Plus quest.
And what are the rewards for completing it?
You never told me because it literally popped up. But Dink, you have gained a Mythic quest when I found out about the Sky Castle raid. It was, you have to get this.
Cool.
There was no other explanation, no nothing. It was, find the Sacred Flame in the Sky Castle raid, Mythic Plus quest. I was like, what?
The reward will be the integration of the Sacred Flame into your person without problems. Sacred Flame does a weird thing. It can exude, or basically exhume the, exude. That's the one. Exude the qualities of any other fire you've come across. You can also mix and match. It makes you immune to all different fires, including the Desolator's Flame. And any fire damage is healing instead.
I will request you messages to me.
Okay. Easy peasy. Sacred Flamo. Immunity to non-divine fire.
What's the thing? Is
Fire
that okay?
is instead
It doesn't look like anyone else's.
healing. If fire already heals, grants double health instead. Can utilize the rubber of all other
Yeah. I'm
fires
just
and flames.
trying to think, you know.
Sorry.
You have collected. Goober tail also can use when fireball all fired damage. Cannot.
Oh, damn, please. That made my whole night.
Targets on fire. Good. Yeah, all fire does double damage to enemies, but not to you.
I get double healing because fire heals me.
Fire only does double damage to enemies, but if you hit yourself in the same spell, it does double damage to them. But if fire already healed you, then it heals you for twice as much. So you can fireball at your feet, heal yourself for a butt ton of health, and then fireball everyone else in the immediate area.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, uh-oh. Yeah, and your special little goober tail also that goes and launches a fireball, it also does double damage now.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I will roll random also to see what type of properties that's in that fireball, because now it can include all the different fires you've eaten.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's like purgatory fire, but also ghost fire, you'll be burning their soul, but also repairing it at the same time, and it'll be very confusing for this person.
No, that's what's called. That's called torture.
Why you gotta do this? Don't do that. Bad. All right. As for your second item, you wanted a perk.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Because I couldn't decide.
You have an extra perk slot open?
I have 3 perk slots.
Okay.
And
Pick
only one
a
perk.
legendary quality of your choice that you have not already. It comes in a perk.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Go to game information handouts,
Mm-hmm.
pillar system legendary qualities. Pick any one that you do not already possess. This does not count against your legendary purchases. So.
Okay. Okay.
Anyone that you do not already have can be put into a perk. This perk can be unequipped and handed to somebody else if they need it. because it's a keychain because you can exchange. If someone has the actual legendary quality on their sheet or as a keychain already, you can't double up.
I think because my brain is a special place and nobody can touch it but me, I'm going to take Eternal Fortress as a perk.
Okay. It's a keychain. Slot it into the perk slot. It's all yours.
Okay.
Congrats. Let's go back to Johnny. What were you thinking, bud?
Well, I was thinking before I would add it to some bigger thing, but I've been thinking about it, and what comes to mind for Dirndale is Moonglass.
You want Moonglass?
Yeah, because I know one of the elixirs I have also has Moonglass.
Do you want it in the shape of an elixir bottle, or do you want a lens? Because you can determine the shape.
Yeah, I'll have it inside as an elixir bottle.
Okay. Comes with a crystalline stopper as well.
And,
This will be, because of your affinity with Idarendale, this will be a full elixir, which is a blessed bottle. So a divine grade bottle.
okay. The thing I was thinking of is I wanted a sun of some type for my world tree. But at the same time, I was looking at my quests and I was thinking to myself, I bet there's like a either like something that can help me go through the salt flats from Apollo. Either like a compass of some kind or a something to stop heat or
You can ask for a rite of passage. Basically, a keychain that, as long as you have this little token on you, the salt flats basically grants you free passage.
take it.
Okay. You will have a keychain with a large salt crystal on it. As long as this is on somebody's person,
Mhm.
you do not have to pay a tithe to the salt flats, but you still may if you'd like. It may speed up your passage. It'll let you go faster. But it will not tax you, and you may enter and exit the salt flats freely and safely.
Perfect.
Congrats. That is a very interesting choice, Johnny. And I think you have a nefarious plan that I am not quite seeing fully yet, but I look forward to it.
There's a quest that you gave us a while back. I'm just like,
Did.
We have to
I'm gonna
map
use it
the
for that
salt
quest.
flats.
Yes.
Thinking once we get out, that would be helpful. If we ever do get out. Who
It
never
really
knows?
will. You guys will get out. We're going up each floor will give you rewards, and then if you beat the 10th floor fight, absolutely will there be rewards. Huge merit drop. You guys will get that sweet divine grade asks that you were looking for if you guys can beat the 10th floor.
I'm done my
and
asks
then
then.
yeah, and then we will finish off the rest of Skyhold as we return back to it, and you guys will most likely wander off to Dirndale side.
Yeah, there's a few things in there and then back home. At least we
Yep,
now have a way to
and-
get home too. Easy peasy.
Okay. Looks like Indrid's posted her stuff. All right. Indrid, yeah, death painting from the puzzle is yours. Huh? You may ask for the Fearbringer blade if you'd like. The death element can only be granted as a divine blessing from Ziki. You have to be a follower of Ziki. Just like if you want to have the sun element, you will need to serve Apollo. If you want the moon element, you must serve Dirondale, so on and so forth. Or be at least of her ilk.
Serving.
Big city, you don't have to do that. You can just pick the blade in the puzzle painting.
I'll take the blade.
Okay. You will get your blade, which will complete your set.
Yeah.
Woo! All right. Blade will also increase fear by 1. The blade normally does a basic set of damage, but it's completely changes when you have the full set. So the blade does D10s. For you. Does XD10 equal to your willpower bonus plus XD10 equal to your unnatural. Flat damage is your willpower score. Pen is willpower score. And grants magic sunder equal to your willpower or your star bonus plus unnaturals. You may pick special qualities for your blade equal to the number of pieces you have of the set. Exception is magnitude damage. Foci. No grants.
I be back.
Fear rating to successful parries or dodges. Armor is armor all on chest plate. And your willpower score for all other pieces. Your helm now allows you to see fear itself. Congrats! You have assembled the Fearbringer set. This is a ancient war set. Oh, I forgot your wings. Oh, that's right, your wing armor. Wing armor allows you at night to pass without a trace with a successful stealth test.
Also, the announcement to the world that the set has been completed.
Yeah. Not necessarily. This set will remain quiet because it has always been that way. People will know that the set's been completed because the sheer fear fuckery that's been added.
I'm fear level 9 now.
Mm-hmm.
You are a walking greater horror of chaos.
I love it. Thanks. This is a nice compliment.
Yeah, pass without a trace prevents you from being scryed or revealed through magical means. If a hunter tracks you through more mundane means, they have to beat you in a opposed test, awareness versus stealth. But if they're trying to locate you using a magic spell, they cannot.
So non-detection.
Yeah, pass without a trace. You just have to pass a basic stealth test. Yeah, so those set bonuses all kicked on once you completed the set. And that blade slaps. In fact, if I take a peeky-deek, Million, have you put your things in for me yet, please?
I'm still mulling that over.
You're
Because
the
I
best
have
guy.
like 4 different ideas, I know.
Okay, yeah. So if I go to Indrid's character sheet, yeah. Let me know when you're done so I can click player sheet.
Oh, me?
Hmm?
I'll exit out of it. Okay.
All right. So based off your blade damage, it does currently 10d10 plus looks like 57, 10, 57, magic sunder looks like 10, and then plus 5 qualities of choice. Yeah, so your blade without anything cool basically does the oh no, I didn't get the thing. Why is that the 10 in there? It does 113 damage on average.
Awesome.
With 57 pen, 10 magic sunder. So magic sunder permanently reduces magic defenses on hit and magic armor rating on hit. So if I'm wearing a Kyros with 20 armor that is magic, you hit this armor, it now is permanently armor 10. If you hit it again, the armor is destroyed. Sunder is permanent armor damage. This is upgraded because it's magic armor. So normal Sunder doesn't work on magic items. Magic Sunder works on both physical items and magic items. So, and the higher you get your willpower, the higher the penetration value goes, the higher your damage goes, the higher your rollable dice goes, and the higher your magic Sunder goes. It's a willpower channel weapon. Yes. If you want one of your qualities to your weapon be channel the fear, you can then add your fear rating to a part of your weapon, such as pen or extra dice, flat damage, increase the magic sunder. So
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say no to that.
if that's one of the 5 that you want. Okay. Channel their fear. Grants your fear rating to what would you like? You want extra rollable dice? You want to increase the pen, the magic sunder? What do you want?
Extra rollable dice sounds good.
Yep, 2 rollable, 2 dice rolled. So if your fear rating's 9, you can add 9 d10 to the damage now, which now looks like this.
I love it. Beautiful.
Okay. You got 4 more custom qualities. You can pick them from the weapon qualities chart, which I'll work with you if you'd like. There is some nasty stuff that we can work to get on your blade if you'd like. Because your blade's
Never had a
special.
fancy
You should
weapon
totally.
like this.
You should totally try to use the effects of the Skull of Death for the Sword of Fear, because your fear defeated death.
Didn't scare death away. She punched him into submission. It was like, yeah.
Exactly. She is a bearer of fear who used physicality to defeat death.
Well, she technically manifested in a dream state through the painting, so she punched him in the dream. Punched him as
weapon quality chart. Where's that?
Okay, let me get those for you, because I'm going to have to pull those from my other game, I think. So, game mechanics. Let me go pull those from my other game, because I have finished those. Mographier, pull from Rainy Day. First one is going to be... No, I just want the handouts. L, need an L. Living weapon qualities, and then we go down to just basic weapon qualities. Put those in game mechanics. Whoop. They will be at the bottom of game mechanics. You can pick from these. And if it has an X value, we can figure out what that X value will be. It'll be quite a bit of reading because I did a lot of work on them. But just consider X will be your fear rating value for any of the things with X in it. Because that's your blade in a nutshell. So, Allie, if you ever get hit in the chest or the back, because it covers both, Armor All basically has an infinite number of armor points. So damage cannot penetrate that. The only thing that beats it is something with a bypass that completely ignores armor, or has pen all, or damage all. Because unfortunately for those, between those three things, that's the only thing that can hurt you on your chest plate. Your other parts are not as protected, but the armor value has gone up to 57 on all of those body parts. And also the unnaturals, which I think yours is 5?
Yeah, I got 5 unnaturals and willpower.
That'll also increase the armor by 5 in all those points. So you have an armor of 62 everywhere but the chest plate. And the chest plate has armor all. So pretty good.
Yeah.
Been waiting to give this to you.
Yeah, I'm glad that I chose the sword. That was a solid choice.
It is more of a Chris knife. It looks most wicked. It has too many barbs, has too many curves that are designed to not only do its dirty work, do its what it's designed for.
64, sorry?
57, which is your current willpower, right?
Oh.
Plus your unnaturals. So that should be 62 on head, arms, legs.
Thank you.
It also will apply to your wings. And then chest plate is all. Congrats on that one.
Yeah.
Pretty freaking cool.
Got a lot of good stuff this session.
Mm-hmm. And of course, Million is still thinking.
Oh no, I figured out what I want. I'm just figuring out how to, or I'm just waiting for you to be done so I can ask if it's something that's on the table, so to speak.
Well, I'm ready for you.
Oh, okay. First of all, I want to know if I can technically combine the two things. So, like, if I want one thing, but it requires both Apollo and Idirondale working in tandem to do, could I still get it?
Let's put like 3 and 3 together.
Or 1 and 1 together in this case, but
Oh, what was one? I mean, like the third option.
yeah. I want to.
What do you want to make?
Okay, I want a potion that will grant me whatever the combined element of moon and sun is. Whatever that fused together, potion, so that I can drink it and get it.
That will not be available because that is the cosmic element that Johnny is working for. You need to complete the tower and ask that as your supreme reward at the end if you complete level 10.
Oh.
Remember, Matt, I forsake the reward from Hollow's side to add it on to the ends for Dirondale's side too.
Yeah, so yeah, you can't
I
get
forgot
the
you did
cosmic
that.
element. Yeah, you can't get the cosmic element. I'm sorry.
Mm.
Thank you for the reminder, Johnny. Appreciate that.
Mm. Okay, well, the next thing that I thought of is that I assume these gods live somewhere.
They exist on their planes.
Okay, great. From Idirondale,
Mhm.
I'd like a key to get access to her plane during the summer, so I can spend time where it's cooler. And from Apollo, same thing, but for winter.
Okay. They will also grant you tracts of land that are fully owned by you.
Sweet.
You have a vacation home in the divine
Yes.
realm of Apollo and Idirondale. That's beautiful.
You may invite anyone who is direct family or was spawned from your dungeon to your homes. These homes do have to be furnished by you, but you can bring those
Honestly, I would
materials
be
through the
fine
portal.
with just like some grass and a rock to sleep on.
They're going to give you big tract of land with grass, bunch of rocks. You get your own floating islands. They will make
Sweet.
a new floating island in Skyhold that is known by you, and you have a key that you can just bloop, and it'll open a door, and you can go in and bring your family with you.
Sweet.
It is rather large. On
Cool.
Dirondale's realm, you can either pick the other side of Skyhold, the Storm Realm, or you can pick
Oh,
our
I was thinking this would be literally like a livable place on the sun and the moon, but okay.
Well,
Get it? Because, to get away from it literally.
right. So you'll have a floating island as Skyhold. You will also have a small house on the moon.
Sweet.
It'll
I
be
get
a
to
cave.
figure out if the moon is made out of cheese.
You're not. You'll get to own a moon cave. It is filled
It's
with
free real estate.
It's filled with moon rocks, filled with glowy crystals, moon plants, moon grass. The moon is a livable space in this setting.
That's
Sweet.
beautiful.
You can see off in the distance Idirondale's moon palette. You can never approach it, no matter how hard you try without her permission, because it's kind of a time dilation and a spatial folding. So you never get any closer, even if you want to. It's always at that perfect distance, and it sparkles off in the distance as well.
I've been thwarted.
That does mean you get to lay direct eyes on the Palace of Idirondale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but see, the big thing about this is I wanted to become a god botherer.
You will be a god bother, most likely, eventually. Just throw a rock. Just watch it float across with very little gravity, like, hey, bother.
Yeah.
And in Skyhold, you could just look up at the sky and be like, hey, psst, 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 psst. Why is water wet?
My other thing, if this didn't work, I was going to ask why light is bright and the darkness is dark.
Those would have been great. You'd have
Yeah.
given way too much info. But you have 2 vacation homes. You can
Yep.
bring anyone who's direct family. You have access to it at all times. They are blessed spaces. The only ship that can bring
Excelsior!
is Excelsior. The only ship that can bring people to both of your homes is Excelsior and Skyhold and a mystery vessel in the moon.
Oh, man.
Because
I
otherwise, they
control
cannot be reached.
adventurers
Yes, you
who
can.
are trying to find me. When they get close to one, I can teleport to the other.
Where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna go? And yes, it does take a complex action to go to open the door. Then you go through it, and it takes a complex action to close the door. So there's action economy involved.
Okay.
The keys cannot be taken from your person unless you are killed. But the keys upon your death will be granted to Lord Gaul. Not as personal possessions, but as stewards until he finds a new. Basically, he gifts it to somebody with a quest. He'll give you a quest to earn the key.
I've added owner of Sun and Moon vacation homes to big names.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with this.
Mm-hmm. And they can be the keys can be any shape you want. They can literally be a rock.
What if they're just my left and right horn?
If that's what you like, yeah. If you want to
Yeah.
have them be your horns, those keys will be imbued in your horns.
Yeah.
Those energies will be unmistakable, though. Especially when you use them, you're like, one of the horns start glowing huge levels of moon energy, and you're like, I'm going to the moon, bitches! Follow me if you can! Bloop, gone.
Yeah. Got a like a golden yellow horn and a deep
that's really
violet
smart.
purple.
If you go balls deep on like a raid
and teleport out, yes.
And there's no way out, you teleport to Idirondale's side, teleport back over because you want to get even more distance back to Skyhold, and then you take the world tree back down to your home plane and then fly home.
Yes.
Give them the whoopsie slide surprise.
Slide surprise.
Dude, that's one of my favorite phrases of all time.
Mm-hmm.
The good old whoopsie slide surprise. What are you gonna do? I'm not over here. I'm not over there. You're looking in the wrong direction, bro. How did you lose me?
So I have to ask though, does this mean I have a moon and sun element horn, respectively?
Yes, but they don't grant you the elements to your person overall.
Susie, we can use horn shavings as materials.
You're saying I can cut your horns off and just use them as
No,
allies material for yourself?
No. I was saying
You won't need
You
to
might take some
because you can bring your family to the moon and they can collect moon materials from the moon.
Yeah, because we can just, use the world tree. You get there, we use the world tree to get to you.
No, remember he said he could bring people with him.
That too,
as
but I
long as
mean,
they're
like,
family.
And we're
Yeah.
family from the dungeon.
You can also bring captives and prisoners with you, Phil.
No.
Don't like somebody, just leave them on the moon.
You can leave them on the moon.
Yes.
And they can't leave your territory because they're not allowed to, because that's Idirondale's place.
Yeah, she'd be like, who the fuck is that? As long as he stays on that goober's place, fine. So yeah, congrats on all of you for your You're clearing of floor 7. You guys did it the fastest of all the groups that were able to pass. Unfortunately, one group did not solve it in time, so they will not be able to join you on the higher floors.
Okay.
But Cheapney's team did.
Because
Cheapney's team
Cheapney's
did.
awesome.
You're not sure which team didn't make it, but it was close. But I rolled for them a couple times, and they rolled pretty spectacularly bad. So.
I just can't wait for each leader to rub his mount in the paladin's face.
Look what I got! Look what I got!
And then I get to help him by rubbing the sacred flame in his face.
Yeah, you do. Also, being a fluff ball who's on fire, like, look!
I'm sacred!
You want to hug me now? You want to hug me now? You want to pet me now? Fluff ball! I'm fire! You jump at them and they're running from you instead of chasing you.
I can now confuse people into thinking I have 2 elements I don't actually have.
Exactly. Especially when you activate the doors. You're like, bloop!
The great cosmic dragon does not have the cosmic element.
Hey, now you can taste the moon. Because it's... What if it's
a big rock. Yeah. Maybe.
It could be cheese flavored to
It's got a
somebody
bunch
who
of
eats
holes in
rocks. It could be cheese flavored. Or maybe it's like eating popcorn or Cheetos. Crunchy. Alright, any other things you guys have for me? Or want to ask?
Only question is there a follow-up quest to the Sacred Flame thing?
No, there's not.
Okay.
That's the best fire you can get besides the Heimselder's Flame, which is the World Flame. But that's possessed by a greater spirit, so.
Yep.
And
But you
currently
won't be burnt by it. Not immediately.
But it does mean I can go back and lick our big flame iguana.
Yeah. Your salamander basilisk. Yeah.
Yep.
That's covered in napalm fire, and you can be like, you just cover yourself with it and be like, Are you okay? I will be soon. Click. And then you run at some adventurers and you're like, look, I'm on fire! They're like, oh shit!
Or hear me out. You give him the sacred flame and he evolves with it.
Yeah.
Well,
That could be a thing in your contract. You can grant your contractees, like the Archmage, another legendary point of yours, which allows them to have access to your fire magic, which is off the charts now. All of their fire now can have all the qualities you learned, does double damage. They're now immune to fire. They heal from fire.
And Phil, for your information, I can just produce any of the flames that I've eaten. So if he needs a type of fire to evolve, I can just manifest some of it to feed him.
Yep. Yes, you can. Pretty
Though
cool.
I can't give him the sacred flame because you have to specifically go on a quest to get that one.
You also, you have to earn it. So, pretty neat.
You know, I completely forgot what I asked for after we completed the Apollo side.
It was either 4 things or one big thing. One divine thing or 4 smaller.
Oh, no, I remember now. I asked for a fuck ton of merit.
Yeah, there's also the you asked for a bunch of upgrades free of charge to your complexes, which gave you a huge
threshold.
Bump to your thresholds. And we went over that before session, and I think the terrestrial scoot came out pretty good.
Yeah. I can now make that high-pitched squeeze sound that things make when they go across like really polished surfaces. Except it's just my ass sliding across the ground.
Yeah, he's able to stand in place and use any part of his action economy for a half action move. So bonus action, free action, half actions. Squeak!
Does that mean we can play the glasses by rubbing his scales?
Man, not really. the world just moves him. Though it's kind of like earthbending, where the rocks just move you, and he looks like he's just sitting or standing in place, and he's just. He also can do it over water because he's blessed by Nareem. So that's why we called it terrestrial scoot.
Kind of love it.
Yeah.
Well, was awesome.
I'll have floor 8 prepped. I do need the same thing before you started the level 7. Do you guys want to continue?
Yes.
It does get
Yes.
harder.
Sure.
Man,
I already punched
I just
Death in
hope we
the
get to
face. I don't
fight
know-
something.
I don't
There
know
will be
how
fighting
much-
on the next iteration. There will
Okay.
be
Huzzah!
some. There will be some fighting. It'll also be puzzle oriented because Darendale loves tormenting people with puzzles. But there will be fighting.
Yes,
In
let's
fact,
do this.
there will be a heckin' lot of teamwork involved.
Be puzzle fighting. Well,
Yeah,
guys,
puzzle.
I'll leave the puzzles to you, but I'll take care of the fighting.
You're pretty good at it. But I think everyone will be doing a little bit of everything. So you got this. Any last things for me?
Thanks for the session.
Nope.
Thank you. See you guys next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you, Matt.
Bye.
Talk to y'all later.